since we are cursing, I lost my shit 2 months ago, a little bit in a way. I was like trying to figure out how to finance Alexandrian, and I was frustrated by the conversation with venture capitalists I had. They wanted to have a 4-year exit plan. I'm like, I'm building something for eternity. How can you even like throw it into the room of thinking such manner? We need to safeguard the stars or ancestors forever. And I was really frustrated. I had a conversation with my father, and he always tells me the old stories. And he asked me the question, how do you think King Solomon financed the build of the temple? And that was very inspiring for me to think about that. Many of the greatest accomplishments of mankind have been financed in creative ways that are not based on that model. How would you answer this question of how do you build something that survives generation without taking the heroin money, so to say, of venture capitalists at this stage?
Okay. So here's the thing about venture capital in the startup industry. Okay. That industry is not about building businesses to last. It's about building businesses to exit. As soon as a venture fund, a venture investor puts money in a business, the clock is ticking on the exit. What that exit looks like, whether it's a trade sale or an IPO, it doesn't mean the business closes down, but it means that as an owner, the VC investor is not there to own for the long term. Why? Because the VC funding model is based on closed funds. So the venture fund has 8 + 2 years. Okay, they have a 4-year investment period. They have a 4-year harvest period that might extend a little bit. And after that, hopefully, all of the original money plus more is returned to the investors, and they get capital returns and they work out what they want to do next. That closed fund model, I don't know who invented it, but that is what drives industry behavior. You get some founders who say, oh, I want to start a business. What should I start? Here's their thinking. Their thinking isn't, oh, here's a problem that's bothering me and I want to solve it. No, their thinking is, what sort of company might Google want to buy that Google can't develop themselves?